This segment of Hands-on Tools for Pre-K to 8 will focus on Britannica Online Public Library. More than just an encyclopedia, there are timelines, homework help, tools, biographies, and video. From the Go Wild Databases page, you can access this by clicking on Encyclopedias, Kids Resources, or Alphabetic. Both the Britannica Online Public Library and Britannica Online Schools have versions appropriate for pre-K to 8th grade. Both have a help link on the right-hand side. This is the main page of the Public Library Edition. At the top right, you can jump to Britannica Kids. This database can be searched here in the search box, and notice that you can select Compton's Encyclopedia for middle school, elementary, or search in the dictionary. To the right, there is also a subject browse. When students are looking for material and finding material in Britannica Online for Kids, there's something here called Workspace. Students can store articles and other Britannica content in Workspace. They just need to create a login. So before we start searching, let's do that. Workspace lets you come in, create a new workspace so you can sign in with the name, password, and your email. Or if you've already created a login, open My Workspace and log in. Here I can create projects. For example, I have one on the space shuttle, or if I was working on a paper comparing rainforests and wetlands. This information can then be exported and saved, emailed, printed. We can also add a new project, and notice that there's note space as well. And we'll come back to this as we add content. Back out on the main page, in addition to searching and browsing, there's a Discover America, where you can find information about each state. There's headline news, animal of the day, highlights, and important people. And at the very bottom, Spotlight. They always feature a particular spotlight, and right now they're featuring Nobel Prizes. But there's also an archive, where you can find a variety of topics such as American presidents, the Holocaust, and dinosaurs. These include information, educational materials, and multimedia. We will look at one of these in the segment on Britannica Online for Schools. If students are looking for homework help, there are how-to handouts with step-by-step instructions on how to write a science report and a research paper. There are also learning materials based on curriculum with interactive lessons, exercises, and activities. On the left-hand side, you can click on one of these links to change your curriculum area. Another homework help tool are the video clips. These are short instruction videos on topics such as what a right triangle is, learning more about the sun, or continental drift. The video collection also includes extended play videos. These include the History Happened Here series, Great Masters series for the arts, and the Changing Earth series. These range from 10 minutes to an hour. Also in the Student Center, you can compare countries by placing them side by side and looking at statistics and flags. There's a World Atlas, a timeline to trace subjects through time, biographies, and Animal Kingdom, like Chimex, for the older student and adults. They can explore by group or by habitat. Okay, let's search in the encyclopedia. I'm going to search rainforest and leave it on Compton's for the middle school. From my results page, I have a list of articles from the encyclopedia, and on the right-hand side, links to various media. I can click on the title to the article Or if I hover over the icon to the right of the title, you'll see that it indicates Save. So I can come down here and add new material to my workspace. All I have to do, since I'm already signed in, is select my project and save that item. And now that's been placed up here in my workspace. Within the article, there's a Spanish translator, which if I turn that on, I just hover over words to see the Spanish translation. Also on this page, there's a text-to-speech. And if you're reading along in an article and need to find out more about a single word, all you have to do is hold your cursor over that word and double-click. At the top of the page, you'll see tabs to cite the article. You can click on that or scroll to the bottom of the page to find citation information. Notice that it is today's date, so that when this item is cited, the access date is there. Back at the top, some other tabs. You can email the article, print this article, or just print this page, and also a tab to save to the workspace. So let's go look at the workspace and the items placed there. Since I'm already logged in, it brings up my various projects. I'm going to click on my Rainforest and Wetlands project, and we'll see that the item that we just added on temperate rainforests has been placed here at the bottom. I can delete that item. I can add notes about it. Now this information has been saved so students can share together, work on a project, or a student can come back to this when they're working in different locations or different days and working on their research. At the very bottom of this page, there's a link that says School and Library Information. If you go into this page and select Free Training Materials, there are how-to documents, including one on Workspace. For more tools for pre-K to 8, check out Britannica Online, Schools segment.